How's it going? Happy Thursday, April 9th. Coach Crawford here at College Hill CrossFit in Greensboro, North Carolina. Continuing to get our home workout demos out to you guys. I hope you are finding these helpful and useful. If you have any suggestions or questions, don't hesitate to throw those into the comments. Make sure to subscribe so you can get our daily updates on these workout demos so you have something, a resource to use to help keep you moving at home. Despite all the craziness we have going on in the world, we want to continue our fitness and continue to build and maintain our immunity so we're resilient through this whole COVID-19 experience. Today's workout is going to be 8 rounds every 2 minutes. It is going to be 12 backpack ground overhead. So find that old backpack at home. Maybe you have one from when you were in school. Let's dust it off. And you can load that with whatever you want. We want it to be a weight that will be able to go through our 12 reps unbroken. After you finish your 12 backpack ground overhead, it will be 20 shoulder taps. So we'll be in a plank and we'll be tapping the opposite shoulder with the opposite hand. And then with any remaining time up to a minute 30, we'll be doing hollow rocks. So at the minute 30 mark, we'll take a rest. So we will have 30 seconds of built-in rest in each one of these rounds. Now, our backpack ground overhead, we can go about this one of 2 ways. There's the clean and jerk, or there's the snatch. So you can get your backpack. I recommend if it has loose straps, get them all tucked as best you can. My first few demo reps, I found that out the hard way. Took a strap or 2 to the face, but I'm surviving it here. And I've tucked them all nice and tight just to keep the backpack a little bit more compact, and so I'm not whipping myself in the face here. But I'm gonna grab the ends as far as the clean goes, and I wanna have a nice flat back, and I'm just gonna come here, get a little drive shrug, and then I'm gonna bring that backpack into a clean position. I can stand up and then go for a push press, I could strict press it, or I can push jerk that. Any of those is gonna be acceptable. Backpack comes down, we can touch and come right back into that next rep. Alternatively, if you want to go a more explosive movement, we could go with the snatch. Starting with that backpack on the ground. Again, nice flat back, squeezing those shoulders, driving through the feet, getting that backpack overhead in one fluid motion. When we get into that overhead position, we want to be nice and locked out, wrist over the elbow, over the shoulder, over our hips, knees, and ankles, and keep our ribs glued down so that core stays nice and tight. That is our backpack ground overhead. So again, you have the snatch or the clean and press or clean and jerk there, your choice. Following that, we'll have our shoulder taps. And we want to come here with our palms flat on the ground, feet here, we're in that plank position. We want to focus on keeping our hips and shoulders square to the ground. So opposite hand, opposite shoulder, nice and smooth. You might feel your hips sway side to side a little bit. A little bit of swaying is okay, but we want to fight that as best we can, keeping that core nice and tight the entire time. So it end up being 20 shoulder taps, staying nice and tight here. After your 20 shoulder taps, with the remainder of the time until 1 minute and 30 seconds, we'll go into a hollow rock. So I'm here, rocking on the small of my back, my feet 6 inches off the ground, arms in that overhead position. Now, if this is too difficult, you can go into a hollow tuck. Rocking back and forth here. Hands are forward, and if that's too much, you can just go into a hollow tuck hold for the remainder of that time until a minute 30. Once you hit that minute 30, take a breath, compose yourself, relax, and then we're doing it all over again. So every 2 minutes for 8 rounds, 12 backpack ground overhead, 20 shoulder taps, and until a minute 30, we're doing a hollow rock, or a hollow tuck hold, or a hollow tuck rock. Enjoy it and have yourself an awesome Thursday.